Well, welcome back. You are watching WION's continuous coverage of the Phase 3 of the Indian elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just cast his ballot. He's, I presume, addressing the gathering that's assembled there. Let's listen to what the Prime Minister has to say in Ahmedabad.
સુખમાં જો ને બહુ મહેનત પડી હશે. ચલો આજ પછી આરામ કરજો બધા. आज पूरे देश में तीसरे चरण का मतदान हो रहा है. मेरा ये सौभाग्य है कि मुझे भी आज मेरा कर्तव्य निभाने का गौरवपूर्ण पल मेरे होम स्टेट गुजरात में वोट देकर के इस महान लोकतंत्र के पर्व में सक्रिय भागीदारी करने का अवसर मिला. जैसे कुंभ के मेले में स्नान करके एक पवित्रता का आनंद आता है, वैसा ही लोकतंत्र के इस महापर्व में मतदान करके उस पवित्रता की मैं अनुभूति करता हूं. मैं विशेष करके देश के सभी नागरिक भाइयों बहनों से आग्रह करूंगा कि इस लोकतंत्र के पर्व में अभी जहां जहां मतदान बाकी है, पूरे उमंग उत्साह और एक उत्सव के रूप में सब मतदान करें. मतदान किसको करें, किसको न करें, भारत का मतदाता जितना समझदार है, नीर क्षीर का विवेक जानता है, दूध का दूध और पानी का पानी करने का उसकी जो विशेषता है, ये पूरे दुनिया के लोगों के लिए एक अध्ययन का विषय है.
All right, so this is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There's a bit.
और पहली बार लोकसभा के लिए मतदान करने जा रहे हैं. वैसे सभी युवा मतदाता बेटे और बेटियों को इस लोकतंत्र के पर्व में देश की निर्णायक सरकार बनाने में उनकी सक्रिय भागीदारी का मैं स्वागत करता हूं. मैं उनको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं. पहली बार जो वोट दे रहे हैं उनके लिए ये पूरी सदी उनकी सदी है. उनको अपनी इस सदी को उज्जवल बनाने के लिए मतदान करना है. और इसलिए नए मतदाताओं को मैं विशेष आग्रह करूंगा कि वे 100% मतदान का संकल्प करें और मतदान करें. दुनिया भारत के लोकतंत्र की ताकत है कि हम दुनिया को लोकतंत्र का महात्म्य क्या है वो दुनिया के सामने उदाहरण के साथ प्रस्तुत करते हैं. एक तरफ आतंकवाद का शस्त्र आईईडी होता है, आतंकवाद का शस्त्र आईईडी होता है, और लोकतंत्र का शस्त्र लोकतंत्र का शक्ति, लोकतंत्र का शस्त्र वोटर आईडी होता है। मुझे विश्वास है कि वोटर आईडी की ताकत आईईडी से भी अनेक गुना ज्यादा है। हम इस वोटर आईडी कार्ड का महत्व समझें, अधिकतम वोट करें। पहले दूसरे चरण में देश ने जो भारी मतदान किया है, उसके लिए भी सभी लोकतंत्र प्रेमियों का मैं हृदय से बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूं। आप सभी पत्रकार बंधु भी पिछले 1 महीने से लगातार मेहनत कर रहे हैं। ये धूप में दौड़ रहे हैं, थोड़ा आराम कीजिए कुछ पल, क्योंकि 23 मई तक अब आपको विश्रांति का समय मिले। बहुत आराम से तबीयत संभालिए, वैकेशन बच्चों के साथ बिताइए। सभी पत्रकारों को भी मेरी उत्तम स्वास्थ्य के लिए, इस गर्मी में इतनी मेहनत करने के बाद भी आपने देश को जगाने में जो काम किया है, मैं आपका भी अभिनंदन करता हूं, आपका आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
All right, so that was Prime Minister Narendra Modi there, just addressing the media as he's just cast his vote. And an interesting bit of a soundbite that's come through in terms of what the Prime Minister has said is that he said that the voter ID is more powerful than the IED. That's an interesting soundbite. We'll try to play it again for our viewers. But this is what the crowd that has gathered for the Prime Minister in Ahmedabad, outside of the polling booth where he's just cast his vote. He was accompanied by the BJP party president Amit Shah as well. This, remember, is a prestige battle for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He hails from the state of Gujarat, and all through his time while he was the chief minister in the state, he'd spoken of issues such as Gujarat Asmita, that is the pride of Gujarat, and he'd also spoken extensively about the Gujarat model of development, which effectively had catapulted him to national politics. The talk of the Gujarat model of development that has subsided in the last few years, but this is a high-stakes battle. The last time round, the BJP had won 26 out of 26 seats in this state. Can they repeat this 100% strike rate? That is, of course, going to be looked at. The entire state of Gujarat, all 26 seats, will be casting their ballot, are presently casting their ballot. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, after having cast his vote, he will also be holding a small roadshow of sorts where he'll drive through the thousands of people who've just come to see him today on this all-important day, the 23rd of April. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he's gone through the motions of having cast his ballot like any other normal individual voter would have. And this is a small convoy that he's got, and he'll be doing a small sort of a roadshow in the city of Ahmedabad. This, remember, is a very crucial battleground for the BJP. And it, of course, is also looking to expand into other territories in which BJP has not had a strong presence. In the state of Kerala, which is also voting today, 14 out of the 28 seats are voting in the state of Karnataka. 14 out of 48 seats are voting in the state of Maharashtra. So very crucial battle. A total of 117 seats are up for grabs for either party. And this time round, this is, of course, an election that will determine, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi earlier in the morning tweeted, where he's urged all voters to come out in big numbers and cast their vote, because he said that this will determine as to which direction India will take in the coming future. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi just doing a small sort of a roadshow after having cast his ballot. He's also addressed the media. He said that this is a very significant election. He said that he's worked very hard, and the 23rd of May will, of course, give out the results. Prime Minister Modi there showing his finger, the ink mark of having cast the vote. He's urging all voters to come out and is urging them to cast their ballot. And this is the beauty of democracy. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, if you are 18 years and above, if you hold a voter's ID card and if your name is on the voters list, you can exercise your franchise, and your vote will have exactly the same value of vote of any politician, any industrialist, no matter what the educational qualifications or social standing or the amount of wealth an individual possesses. This is the beauty of the Indian democratic system, where one vote was given to one man and woman, and it had the same value irrespective of who the man and woman was. And the Prime Minister, like any other individual in the country, went through the motions. He got his voter identification card checked, his name was looked in the voters in the voters list, and then he went ahead and cast his ballot. At about 9 o'clock this morning, we expect the BJP party president Amit Shah to also go ahead and cast his vote. Remember, there are several key candidates who are in the fray today. There are a total of 1,600 candidates. The seat of Gandhinagar is also going to be looked at very, very closely, because this is for the first time that Amit Shah will be fighting a Lok Sabha battle. This seat earlier had belonged to the BJP patriarch Lal Krishna Advani, who this time round has been left out from the candidates list of the BJP. So very significant election, perhaps one of the most significant phases of Indian elections, because by the end of today, more than 50% of India would have voted to elect its next government for the year 2016. And this is the small bit of a roadshow that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is, of course, holding, where thousands of people had, of course, come to see him as he cast his ballot just a little while back in Ahmedabad. And also my colleague Nagin Singh, who is presently in Ahmedabad and is tracking all the developments very, very closely for us, is joining us live from the polling booth that we're given to understand, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi just cast his ballot. Nagin, this is a very crucial election. It's a high-stakes battle. It's also a battle of prestige for the Prime Minister, as he's just cast his vote in Ahmedabad there.
Well, Salah, it's very rare that we see the Prime Minister talking to the media over there like this on the street. And what happened here, that with his speech, with his message, he has already made clear that he wants a bigger margin in every seat over here in Gujarat, and that is the reason he is also asking the voters to vote in large numbers and 100% voting. That's what he wants to see. And the moment he said about the IEDs and the voter ID card, when he compared both of these, he was clear about the agenda or the narrative of national security, and it makes sure to make sure that this agenda or the narrative of national security prevails here. And that is the thing over here with the locals as well. We saw many locals over here gathered to see Prime Minister. Prime Minister greeted them. He was also with the granddaughter of Amit Shah, and he was waving to the people, and the people were cheering for him. His cadre also, the cadre of BJP, they have gone to every house and they have appealed to the voters. They are seeking votes from them. So overall, this time, BJP is trying to bring larger majority, which can be a tough task, looking at the number of sitting MLAs that Congress has placed in many of the seats, and especially in Saurashtra. But of course, PM Modi has come up with a big message of national security when he spoke about the IEDs and the voter ID cards. Also, we didn't see any poster anywhere in Ahmedabad or Gandhinagar, because it is already PM Narendra Modi is the face of BJP, Amit Shah is the face of BJP, who are contesting. This is the kind of place which is the bastion for BJP. So it is not a tough task for them to win seats over here. So that is the reason we really didn't see any kind of campaigning posters or flags anywhere in the city, or the local local candidates who are fighting the election.
Absolutely,
which means
indeed.
that PM Narendra Modi truly believes that him is completely enough to win the seats over here in this area. His magic will definitely work in the urban cities.
I think that's an interesting observation that you've made, that the Prime Minister has not campaigned as hard as one would have expected him to campaign in Gujarat, because he feels pretty confident of, in fact, getting the number of seats that he expects in the state. He's been focusing more on some of the other states. He's trying to venture out into new territories as well. But also, Nagin, you've been talking with the local people there. Give us a sense of how they perceive Prime Minister Modi as the Prime Minister for the last 5 years. They saw him as the Chief Minister of Gujarat from 2002 till 2014. And now, of course, he is in the middle of national politics. He's been leading the country for the last 5 years. How do they rate his performance as the Prime Minister?
Well, Well, the whole discourse is about Narendra Modi, whether you like it or not. It's not about the local candidates who are fighting the elections over here, but it is about Narendra Modi. We travel to Uttar Pradesh, now we are in Gujarat. Here also in Gujarat, of course, his homeland. So it's very normal to see the people are voting for Narendra Modi, not for the local candidates. And this is what we have been seeing across the country. And when we talk about Narendra Modi's local place, everything that he does is on television. Either he's going to meet his mother, which is one of the things that he always does during elections, before elections. So all this is covered. When he came to vote over here, people were cheering up. It was not an election campaign, but we saw the BJP flags over there as well. It means the cadre is there. The cadre is trying to energize the people. Narendra Modi was looking eye to eye to every voter who was passing by from there, and he was waving his hands, he was greeting them. So this is a kind of message that he's giving to every voter, and there is an understanding between the locals over here and Narendra Modi. They are going to vote for BJP definitely at this place.
Absolutely indeed, Nagin. That's a very interesting bit of an observation in terms of how the entire narrative has played out in the state of Gujarat. Remember, this is, of course, is the home state of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it's a prestige battle. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also addressed the media just after having cast his ballot, where he gave a very interesting soundbite comparing the voter ID card and the IED and stating quite clearly that the power of the voter ID card is much more than that of an IED. Let's listen in to what the Prime Minister said after having cast his ballot.
मुझे विश्वास है कि वोटर आईडी की ताकत आईईडी से भी अनेक गुना ज्यादा है। हम इस वोटर आईडी कार्ड का महत्व समझे, अधिकतम वोट करें। पहले दूसरे चरण में देश ने जो भारी मतदान किया है, उसके लिए भी सभी लोकतंत्र प्रेमियों का मैं हृदय से बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूं।